aka Doc, will not be joining us tonight, but pertinent information has been shared and we're all good to go. Um, so let me go ahead and fire up the music. All right. When last we left off, you all had made it into Thither, the next area of the splintered Feywild that you all have been traveling throughout. Um, you ran into. Hold on one second. Let me take that down. Sorry, I just gotta take the volume down a bit.
Well, while Arwen is doing that, I just want to point out that I had to reduce my stream volume to 69% to make it sound good.
Nice. So yes, Clapperclaw led you into Thither, which is a far cry from the swamp you had been stuck in for the past week or so. And as you make your way through the forests, as Clapperclaw begins to lead you toward a place where he knows he can leave you in safety, out of the forest comes a dryad and 7 awakened shrubs, accusing you of being accomplices of Granny Nightshade, and has stated that they wish to get revenge upon you. However, before any of you can say anything, a figure stumbles out of the forest. Elliot, will you please describe your character?
Yeah. So Thistle is a Harengon. And they lean more towards hare than like rabbit, so they're kind of lanky, but still like 5 feet tall. um like tall for a rabbit. And has big long ears and is generally looking kind of stressed and confused, but is like glad to see some people that like look a little familiar, and definitely like not into getting like beat up by shrubs. Not on my watch. So they like tumble out, I guess, with their mace, wearing like traveler clothing, and some scale mail, and yeah.
As you tumble out of the forest, all eyes are on you.
Oh, hello.
Who is this? Your accomplice?
I don't know what you're thinking, lady. We are not anybody's accomplices. We just got here. Literally this morning.
It's true. It's true. We were flying for like 10 hours. It was fucking terrifying.
It was a hot air balloon.
It was scary as hell.
You mean you're not out here capturing children for Granny Nightshade?
No!
God, no.
Someone who wants to convince this dryad, please make a persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay. Can I get advantage since Rex is also talking right now?
Yeah, since multiple people here are saying no, yes, you can get advantage.
Okay.
Although
okay.
yeah.
Woo!
The dryad
Nice.
kind of crosses her arms, and all of a sudden her stoic look, she begins to break down and she starts crying.
Oh, okay.
Do you need a hug?
With the dryads crying?
Yes. And all of her little awakened shrubs like, join up around her and begin like patting her to try to calm her down.
Aw.
But she's just like sobbing.
Tori
That's
will,
okay. Bring it in. Bring it in. Let's come on.
yeah,
Come
Tori
here.
will slowly kind of move closer, just close enough to like drop a handkerchief and then move back away.
She takes it and she sniffles. Like, thank you.
Do you want a hug? I know. I'm
Sure,
Rex, by the way.
I guess.
What's your name?
My name is Meadowleaf.
Nice to meet you, Meadowleaf.
A zinny giant elk comes over and just beside Rex and lays down.
I think Miss Meadowleaf has been through a lot.
Do you want to talk about it?
My tree was cut down by Granny Nightshade to make toys.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
for
think
kids.
The dryads, like, the trees are like their house, essentially, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
It's also like their connection to what keeps them alive indefinitely.
Yeesh.
Above table.
Tori
Sheesh.
just like eyes big.
What a villain. Granny did that. But
yeah.
with what means she had the aid of henchmen to cut it down for her.
She felt. I don't know. I just know that it was her.
Is there
Probably her child slaves.
is there any way that maybe we could try to grow your tree again?
I don't think so. I just.
What about? Do you think that there might be like seeds intact or anything?
No, I don't think so. I think that my fate is sealed, but
Oh shit.
if Sibilna were restored to power, at least the other dryads won't suffer a similar fate.
So you're the only one thus far, as far as you know?
As far as I know, yes, but it won't be long before Granny needs to make new toys.
All right, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna be the first one of this group to say it. I already don't like this lady.
I got a
Any
bad
elk
feeling
huffs
from
in
this
agreement.
Granny. Someone ought to cut down her tree.
She reaches up into her branches and pulls out 3 small seeds, and she hands them out. She says, I apologize for accusing you. Please take these. If you eat one, you'll be very, very hard to trace for at least an hour.
All right.
Trace, so as in she can't see us?
We'll put a what?
These seeds, when ingested, give you the benefit of pass without trace for 1 hour.
Oh, nice.
Pretty good.
I would like to, because I asked a question about seeds earlier, and because Rex is not a smart person, but a smart thought did come out of my mouth, and I want to follow up on it. Can I insight check about the seed
Sure.
and see if, like, hey, what if we try to plant these? Oh, never mind. That's a 2, 3.
Well, I mean, if you're just trying to figure out if what would happen if you planted it, maybe that's more survival.
I mean, you could always also just ask her.
Okay, I would like to ask her that. I mean,
Well,
yeah.
They'll grow into a sycamore tree that produces the same seeds after a couple years.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Is there anything we can do for you?
I mean, you all seem very strong. Take down Granny Nightshade. Restore Zybilna to power. Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Who's the
try.
Tourmaline hears a strange voice and remembers. So head whips around and is staring. And who are you?
Me, Thistle. Hi. Accomplice? They sound very
Oh.
hopeful.
Do I recognize this rabbit at all?
Make a history check.
Hey, we didn't like beat up your friend or anything, did we?
Oh, I don't think. No. No?
Tori, they look kind of familiar. You think you might have seen them around the Witchlight Carnival.
Yeah.
Wait, were you at a carnival? Like
Yeah.
Oh.
One of you was crowned, right?
Tourmaline's silent for a minute and then small hand raise.
Yeah. Yeah.
So did you go through the funhouse mirrors too?
Yes. Well, yeah. And then I got lost and really turned around. And then I've been here. And I don't really know where I am, but like there's awakened shrubs.
Mhm.
And you
Look.
now, so that's good.
Hey, Thistle, it's nice to meet you. My name's Tattle, and well, with Zybilna out there wrangling small people.
Zybilna's the one we need to put
Try
back in
again.
power.
Oh no, my
Scabatha Nightshade. That one.
Scabatha, my bad. Scabatha running around kidnapping kids and causing havoc in the forest. Why don't you hang out with us? It'll be safer.
Thanks, Tattle. They're like super relieved.
All right, we
Tattle
have
doesn't
a very
smile.
strict try not to get into a fight, but realize that it's probably going to happen anyway policy.
Solid.
Yeah, don't maybe don't pop out of a bush with the mace in
Yes.
hand next time.
Well, I'll put it away. There were the bushes. I was doing what I could.
Tourmaline looks over her shoulder at Rex and Zinni.
Jimmy just hoofs the ground.
Well, she was nice. I feel bad for her.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Well, we now know that this.
Clapperclaw. Sorry,
Now
go
we
ahead.
know that Scabatha's doing even maybe possibly stupider shit than Lorna was.
Clapperclaw kind of claps his little claws together, and he's like, "Yeah, Granny Nightshade, she's the worst. We're not far from where I'm taking you, though."
Oh, good. We should get moving then. I'll walk over to Doc while he's vibing and just throw over my shoulder and keep walking.
Doc is in his idle animation.
Yeah.
Doc,
it's just-
Doc found some
bouncing
really
slightly.
good herbs in this forest already.
He put some in his pipe and now is like, whoa.
Wow.
That's now the canon reason why he is not here today, and we have to tell Joe he's coming down from a high next game.
Yeah, because he was tripping.
Yeah.
I actually believe it.
Tori, since Rex is carrying the trippin' dock, Tori is gonna go sit on Zinni's back, because Zinni's elk right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of pat her shoulder slightly because she knows Zinni's upset. And then look over towards Thistle. So, Tattle's already introduced himself. Big guy's Rex. The one
Hi.
drooling on his shoulder is Doc. I'm Tori. This is Zinni. Zinni's not always an elk, though.
Oh, cool.
And this
Zinni
is
just elk
Clapperclaw.
smile.
And this is Clapperclaw, our new son.
A Clapperclaw is a very small, very oddly shaped, what looks to be a scarecrow with
Yeah, with a little.
with claws, big lobster claws.
Oh,
And his head is actually an elk, a stag's head. Skull. Because he got his head back from Bavlorna. So.
amazing.
But yeah, he continues to lead you through this forest, and you cross a stream. You guys can go ahead and follow along if you want. We're about to switch maps, but
I don't know if I can.
oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Let me
Um,
there you go. Now you should be able
Oh,
to use
yeah.
the token.
I wish that I could put into word. I'm going to sound like I'm dunking on Arwen, and I'm allowed to do that because we live together. There's a small part of me that, like, my heart grows 3 sizes every time Arwen forgets to turn somebody's token permissions on.
and
Ay.
as we travel, can Tattle look for any eatable, magical
Yes.
plant thingies?
Yes, I'm actually very happy you asked, because this is a feature of this module that y'all
Ooh,
don't
really?
take. Yeah, y'all don't like take advantage of it. Let me get the.
Okay, well, you didn't tell us about this.
I absolutely did. Y'all have done this before.
Okay.
Where are you?
The reason I'm looking for food stuff is I've got, I think, expertise
Yeah. So
cooking
go ahead
related
and
checks.
go ahead and make a survival as you go
Okay.
along.
Zinni will help if you need it.
Go ahead
Sure.
and make it with advantage.
Okay.
elk's
Looking
different.
how to turn on advantage. 1 second.
Right click the skill plus box thing, and then hit advantage.
Oh, that's actually so cool. I did not know that.
No, by the way, Elliot, we
Not
highly
that.
recommend the use of Beyond 20, which will let you roll from your D&D Beyond character sheet right into Roll20.
Oh,
It is a nice, yeah. So, oh yeah,
I
you're
rolled everything because I don't know what.
Yeah, you're good.
That was
Go
a
ahead
me
and
issue.
go ahead and roll a d8.
Oh, okay. 8's my number. Come on.
All right, so you come across a gourd shaped like a plump little dragon. And if you eat more than half of the gourd, you gain 2d4 plus 2 temporary hit points.
2d4 plus 2 temp HP.
2d4 plus 2, yes.
If you eat more than half. So no cooking,
So
just eating.
is it like
I'll
a
say that you can eat.
two-use thing?
Yes, exactly.
Huh,
I'll say you can get 2 uses out of it.
Wait, can I cook this just to make it more tasty?
Sure.
Just It's like 2 servings. We're gonna eat good, y'all.
Hmm.
I'll give you a little,
Yeah,
just a little
now-
bit for a taste.
Now that this is a
Forgot
thing
that,
that we can do, I want to do it too.
Yeah, go ahead. If you want to go ahead and forage, be my guest.
We've
I
stumbled
forgot I
upon-
had the Wanderer feature where I can find food and fresh water for myself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berry, small game, water, and so forth.
Lovely. Rex, roll a d8. You find a minty 3-leaf clover. For the next 8 hours, any creature that eats a leaf plucked from the clover can communicate telepathically with another creature up to 100 feet away that has eaten a similar clover leaf.
Whoa.
She just gave us a
OMG.
4-way telepathy.
That's actually
3-leaf.
pretty awesome.
3-way.
3-way.
Okay. Do we know what that is in game?
Uh,
Or would my extremely dumb turtle person just eat it immediately?
I don't know. You could show it to someone. And
Clappercall is from here. He may
Oh
know.
yeah, true.
But does Clappercall eat to be able to know what this shit is?
They maybe around people that do.
you can go ahead and try. You can ask him.
Hey, little buddy, is this safe to eat? And I'll hold the clover up to him.
Oh yeah, if you eat that and another person eats another leaf and another person eats another leaf, you all can talk to each other without having to use words.
What does that? Huh? What do you mean without
You
words?
can just think things at each other.
Oh. Okay, cool. And I'll just pocket it.
What was that intelligence check for?
Making sure Tourmaline was following that conversation.
Ah.
Oh my goodness.
So yes, you all continue along the way, and eventually.
Zinni wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
You want me to do the thing?
Does
Oh, this-
it says you can just find it, or do you have to roll something?
It's
It says you have excellent memory for maps, geography, and you can always recall general. Blah, 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 blah. It's in addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a d8. You find another gourd. Dragon gourd.
oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, good.
So now up to 4 of you can have 2d4 plus 2 temporary hit points.
Yay!
We're
Then he
gonna
just has it in her mouth and takes it to Tattle.
already got some meal ideas.
Bleh. Puts it in a bag. I'm sure Tattle has that bag full of things.
I'm gonna ask the question, how is Zinni doing this while in elk form?
Sniff, sniff.
Sniffing.
But talking?
No, I'm not. This is just Mandy going, I sniff, sniff. He just walks over and yeah.
Tattle gives you a hug, Zinni.
Nose to your cheek.
Oh.
As the others are distracted by food searching,
And friendship.
Tori will kind of fly off and hover like 5 feet away from Thistle, just kind of staring at him and watching him for a second. And hands held behind her back. Huh?
Them.
Oh, Thistle's them?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. And just kind of tilt her head. So you've been here for a week by yourself?
Yeah. Thistle's eyes are just like huge.
Like traumatized huge?
Just like nervous. Yeah. I mean, I think it's been a week. I'm pretty sure. As you know, as far as I can count.
Has anybody bothered you during that time?
I've mostly been pretty low key.
You've been hiding.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
And did you
No.
like learn anything about this place, or just hid?
Very little.
Okay.
I have. This is really the best, the most learning I've done this whole time.
Did you find out at all about the hag? Did you know about the hags?
The hags.
Yes, multiple.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't think Thistle knows about the hags.
Who hags?
Oh boy. um. So this like larger country, I guess. Was Sibylma's? And Sibylma's disappeared, and instead there are 3 hags that are controlling everything and making life very unpleasant.
Sounds bad.
And she like Torvaline just kind of like gestures to everybody else. We are gonna have to go have some serious conversations with these hags because they have things of ours.
Oh,
So if you're traveling with us, then we're gonna have to go talk to hags, and probably
I
not
mean-
very friendly.
that's fine. Seems fine. There's what? 6, 5, 6. They're bad at counting.
You seem very nervous in general, though. So you sure about that?
Solid.
Okay.
I mean, I can swing. I can run.
You
I
run.
can do a little pew pew fire stuff. You know,
Uh-huh.
I am not as helpless as I may look or sound.
Zenny goes up and like just smells Thistle.
Is any back?
And she kind of nods like approvingly.
Oh man, Tattle runs up, gives Thistle a sniff. Oh,
Oh, God.
guess you passed the sniff test, huh, Thistle?
Yeah.
No, I like you.
Thanks.
Y'all.
Y'all seem nice.
We try
Well,
to be.
The mean one is kind of high off his ass right now, so
Oh, solid. The sleepy one.
I'll give Doc some benefit of the doubt. He ain't that bad.
Snort.
Snort and just kind of just like, well.
He's trying.
He's trying.
Mm-hmm.
Counts.
He's gotten better though.
That's what
think.
counts.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, if you're sure because you looked very nervous. Okay, you needed to know what you were getting into.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know that I've ever met a hag. So this will just be new. It's just new. New experiences.
It's not
New
fun.
friends.
It's not fun. Mm-mm.
New bad experiences. But new
Yeah.
friends. It's better than, I mean, listen. Better than being alone.
Yeah, I
Mm.
guess that's true.
Eh,
Yeah, I can't imagine
anything
being out
is
here by
better
myself
than being
for a week.
alone.
Let's see how tactful Tori is at the moment. What's a good tactful? Let's just use straight charisma. She is not very tactful at the moment.
Excellent.
Tori just kind of like stares at him for a second longer and gets like a little bit closer and tilts her head. So, were you just like at the fair to like have a good time, or was there a reason you were at the carnival?
It's like an anniversary, right? It was like I was there last time they came around to town. So I was like, hey, we're both in the same spot. I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice when I was little, right?
Elliot, I'm sending you a message, by the way.
So it's
Yeah, Zenny is just looking them up and down, trying to figure out what they lost because everybody else has lost something.
Yeah, that's
Elliot's just kind of like,
that's what Tori's slowly like working her way towards. It's like, so
oh yeah.
So you've been before? Was it?
I went before and like you know when you like I think I lost something last time?
You think you did? You don't know.
I'm fairly sure. I mean, listen, I used to be a lot better at not getting lost.
So you lost your sense of direction.
I think yes. You could say that. I mean, yeah. I don't know which way is it's good. The days I know which way is up is a good day.
Zenny nods and like the look of, oh, it makes sense now.
Yeah.
Tattle's gonna get a stick and draw on the ground like north, like a compass, north, south, west, and east. And he's like, I don't know. He had some. He was trying to figure something out. He's like, so he's thinking too hard. Right.
You're remixing again.
Now, he's just really deep in thought. Like he's just thinking too hard, lost in thought.
Torvally looks mildly concerned at that thought of like, oh, okay, so you just get lost like all the time.
Yeah, I mean, like, just don't put me in charge of the map. That's all.
Well, Torvally just kind of looks around and points at Rex. Just make sure you can see him all the time.
Cool. I mean,
he's tall.
Yeah.
You can see him.
solid. I got peepers.
I have been told I'm hard to miss.
Which makes you a good rallying point for everybody.
The good thing about big people, they tend to have big hearts.
Aw. I don't know if you have like looked through the pin posts in the server, Elliot, but there are photos of all the characters
Yeah.
and descriptions, so you know what they look like, and the height chart, so you can.
Oh, yeah.
There's we have to update the height chart because it's outdated for when we had other players that have left, but
I can't do, and I don't know what the new player's height is. Is it 5 foot?
Z is on it. Don't worry.
Is that 5 foot at like the top of the head or 5 foot at the top of the ears? Because that's two very different things.
Oh, that's a good question. Top of the ears.
Okay.
They imply that it's top of the head, but it's definitely top of the ear.
It's like what's top of the head for him then?
That's gotta be like a foot. Let's say like it's like almost a foot, like 10 inches. So like 4'2",
Gotcha.
right?
Yeah.
That's
Alright.
medium, right? That's medium size.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I was like, what are you talking about the ears? Are you talking about how like the animal ears could be like where human ears would be, or would the animal ears be on the top of the person head? I was thinking about that debate. I'm like, what?
Tori and I think Tattle is the tallest you can be before you start hitting medium size, technically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty big Faye.
Lord Fairy. Yeah, so as you all continue through the forest, eventually you begin to see this like orangey yellow light radiating from a cave in the wooded hillside.
Love a glowy cave.
20 feet from the cave is another tree with another sheet of parchment nailed to the trunk, and it's another wanted poster for Will of the Wild.
Snort.
And Clapperclaw stops outside of the cave, and he says, "This is my friend Nib's cave. He might come off a little bit unsettling, but he can help you."
Oh, it's okay. Lots of people come off very. I've been told I've come off as unsettling sometimes.
And I will go ahead and put you over on this new map and get your. Go ahead and drag your.
What the heck?
Tiles, yeah.
Oh wait, I need to be back over here, not over in.
There's been several times Tori starts to, like, in walking, starts to drift towards Rex's shoulder, and then stares at, like, drunk Doc offended and has to go back away and keep flying.
You could just sit on his butt if you want.
No,
Probably-
thank you.
Probably
Zinni
soft.
will like go nose Tori and be like indignantly, like, you can ride me.
It's whenever she ends up every time back on Zinni,
Rex-
but it's just like
Rex-
when she gets distracted to go
not-
fly at something and like check it out, she like drifts
Rex-
back to Rex.
No. Rex, misunderstanding what Zinni was trying to say, puts Doc on top of Zinni.
Oh,
Oh no! I don't know that she's strong enough for that. Rex?
I don't know. It's a
She's an elf.
giant, huge beast, is what it says.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty big.
Yeah, so Tattle and Thistle, you can go into your journal and just drag your token over and it'll automatically give you full control.
Oh.
So you step into the glowing cave. And inside the cave is a tall, rake-thin, elderly man dressed in threadbare finery and a housecoat. He sits at a spinning wheel surrounded by piles of gold. He's got a blindfold on, and as he spins, he reaches down and grabs handfuls of coins, which transform at his touch into gleaming gold fibers. And he says, Who goes there? And Clapperclaw speaks up. He's like, Nib, it's me, it's Clapperclaw. Oh, hello, young man. It's been a while. I have some friends, and I was hoping you could help them out. Yes, child. Sure. And he kind of motions for the group to come around. And now, you may be tempted to take some of this gold here. I implore you to not, unless you want to be cursed.
Yeah.
The way I am cursed.
And how is that?
Well, you see, I've led a cruel and heartless existence. I earned these riches by exploiting my tenants' misery. buying up condemned property and renting it out for an exorbitant fee. Granny Nightshade is helping me make amends. I told her I wanted to put my bad deeds behind me and my ill-gotten gains to good use. She cursed me to dwell forever in this cave, spinning my gold into useful items for anyone who comes my way.
Hmm.
Mm.
Allow me to craft a gift for each of you. Now, it can't be anything exorbitantly expensive or extremely powerful, but I can make one gift for each of you.
Oh my goodness.
I can take requests, or I can make you something that I feel would benefit you. It is your choice.
You know what? I'll be the first to say that we've been trusting a lot of strangers lately. So let's do it, and I will step forward.
Damn.
Do you have a request, or would you like me to make something for you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. And he grabs a bunch of coins and begins knitting them together in his loom. And after just about 10 minutes, he hands you a pair of boots. And these are boots of elven kind.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Mm.
fancy. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Clapperclaw, this guy kicks ass.
Well,
Were you hiding him? What's up?
Well, that's why I brought you here, so he could help you.
Oh, this rules.
Mm.
That's a weapon blue item. Okay.
and he kind of like lays down on the ground and then kind of like just rolls her shoulders a bit to kind of get Doc knocked off and drops wild shape. And then we'll walk up, and she has a small piece of jewelry from back home, and it looks like a little golden bow and arrow, maybe made out of maybe it's twisted up vine, but it looks gold, but it's not, and it says it's worth 10 gold. She's going to be like, well, I can't take anything without giving you something. So she'll give him the little brooch or whatever that's obviously, part of her thing from back home. But it's that whole rule of recipes, right? So you can have this. And
Why, thank you. Let's see here. So first and foremost, as you set Doc down, and he looks at Doc and says, I know what this one needs. And
Arcan?
he begins to spin on his wheel. And after about 10 minutes, he hands to Zinni a rod. And this is a wand of the Pact Keeper. And that is for him.
okay, she'll put it in a little fanny pack until he is recovered enough to handle this carefully.
Yeah, don't give the high off his ass dude any magic items.
No.
Please don't.
She's very wise. She's like, this is not the time.
What kind of amazing out for my character for the story is you're just on drugs the whole time.
That just needs to be like the primary like out for everybody in this particular campaign of like they found some really good fairy plants that they are having a good time right now.
Yes.
Let's see here. Cindy, do you already have a staff?
Let me see what I have.
Let me see.
Let me see. I have a quarter staff, but it's not anything. It's just a stick.
Excellent.
A stick.
Okay. Zinni,
Bonkin stick.
he begins to spin for you, and after 10 minutes he hands you a staff. It is a staff of the Python.
Woo! Yay! Thank you very much.
Who was next? He points to Tattle. You. I know what you need.
What you think that is?
He begins to spin. And at the end of his spinning, he hands you an all-purpose tool +1.
Oh. I got a Swiss Army knife.
Magical Swiss Army knife.
Magic. That's actually something I want in real life. Well, I
Right?
got one in real life,
Right.
but yeah. Feel immersed.
Next.
Tori flies behind Thistle and pushes him forward.
Oh. I was like, I didn't want to get in front. I'm new.
First
So,
session in, and you're getting a magic item. Enjoy it, bitch.
Solid. Honestly, great timing.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, because like the mean one's like really drunk or something and not giving you any problems, and you get a
Oh my
magic
God.
item.
Doc ain't that mean. He's nice.
There would have been comments.
There would have been comments and a little razzing, but I mean, it's all harmless. You know, Doc's got
Don't forget
heart of gold.
the whole killed a herringon before.
That was a little bit
Oh.
of bloodlust.
Yep, and you
Okay,
also
well,
forget
when
that
you say it like that, it's like out of context. You have to explain. It's not like he just went out. Sorry,
No, I mean,
Thistle.
it
I know
was
this is
like-
a weird thing to bring up in front of you.
No, I'm just saying out of character, not Zinni. But you know, it was self-defense, technically, yes.
Well,
But
yes, and also out of character. You are not aware that it is my sole job at this point. Any game that I am in with Joe, I have to give him a fucking hard time, even if he's not here, because he's gonna listen to this.
yeah,
And he
Everybody
can't
tells
defend
him
himself
shit.
now. Coming after you, Joe.
That's what you get for missing.
oh,
Mhm.
man.
Thistle. Nib begins spinning for you and eventually hands you an amulet. This is an amulet of the devout +1.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Go ahead and add that to your sheet.
You know, these boots are a very funny option for Rex because they make it so that he does not make sound when he steps, but I like to imagine that there's like a thump usually, so it's very noticeable that he's not thumping anymore.
I feel like that is a hint that we're gonna have to be doing some sneaking here shortly.
Also, he's been barefoot for the last week and nobody even thought to ask.
Well, he was in the water for half that week, just enjoying himself swimming. Why would we ask? Tori just kind of flies a little bit closer, just kind of watching. She doesn't say anything, though. Just like, I don't know.
Let's see. I actually did
Whoa.
not get around to picking out one for you, so I'm looking for it.
I mean, I have suggestions.
Yes, if you have a request, please let me know, and it has to be a common or uncommon item.
Common or uncommon? You can give me an instrument.
or a non-magical item worth no more than 1,000 gold.
Let me double check what this is. Because if this is an uncommon, Tori just got a power up. Ooh, which one? This 100%. I understand if you don't want to give this to me, but DOS loot, DOSS loot. That's a really fun one. It's one of the instrument of the bards.
Oh, I see. Let me see.
Other than that, what does this one do?
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Ooh, for real?
Yeah.
Yes!
Why were you surprised?
Because some people don't like having the instruments of the bards, because the instrument, especially the rare ones, get
Yeah, it's
really
just
fucking
uncommon.
powerful.
Yeah, so he
You're the monarch.
He spins
You
you up a
deserve-
DOS
Yeah,
loot.
yeah.
Now, one thing to note about all of these gifts is that they are either like they have gold in them in some way, shape, or form, whether it's inlaid or just made of pure gold. They have a gold thing on them. So yeah, go ahead and add that to your character sheets. This is the second instrument of what was the one that you got before?
Instrument of scribing, so it
Oh,
gives
gotcha,
me the
gotcha.
ability to write a message.
Gotcha. So yeah, go ahead and add that to your account.
Whoa. Tattle holds the tool up, waves it around, and then it transforms into a spatula. He waves it, transforms into a cooking knife, but it's all golden, and he seems excited. He has excited eyes, but he is frowning. He's always been frowning. He just seems excited.
So he has like a gold skillet.
Oh, he shakes it. He has a golden skillet. Oh my god, this is
Thistle is just like enraptured. Like, hell yeah.
Next level up, I'm getting a flaming flapjacks again as my cantrip.
Yes.
Throwback.
Oh, that's just so many spells.
If you were here, you would know what we're talking about, Joe.
Wah, wah, wah.
Can any of you hear me?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Now I
just
can.
then.
What the fuck? I've been talking for like 10 minutes.
Oh no.
All right, cool. Never mind. Let's move on.
So Thistle, did you get an item yet?
Yeah, I got this really sweet amulet. Look at it. It's got a
Oh.
moon on it. It's really pretty.
Oh, that actually looks really good on you.
Thank you.
How many of
And
you
I-
have a passive perception of 13 or higher?
Me.
He has a 13.
Me.
Yay.
Can I say something before we move on?
Uh-huh.
I wanted to say that Rex's shoes, the boots of the elven kind, were like red and gold high tops
Yes.
Yes.
to
Okay,
really
now I
mix
saw
well
that.
with the tuxedo pants and shirt.
Oh, you're making me want to draw that now.
Oh god, I just realized I could. I'm not going to. Never mind. I love you,
What?
Rex.
What's the thing?
I could give Rex an existential crisis again.
No.
Oh no.
I have a levitate now
Oh no.
and fly.
Tori,
Yeah,
I will
I
remind
figured
you
you
that
had
we are. I will remind you that we are friends.
You just
Friends.
For how long?
you get the like, even though you don't have hair, you get the sensation of like hair standing up, and you just see that like a moment of like fairy mischief on Tori's face and she looks at Rex. And then she
Oh,
shakes
no.
her head and looks away again.
Yeah, like, oh no, I don't like that. What are you planning?
I'm not planning anything right now. Thank you.
So this entire time that Nib has been working, anyone who has a passive perception of 11 or higher, you glimpse these shadows on the wall behind Nib, and they change. They take various forms. One is a child peering over Nib's shoulder, and then it turns into a gaunt coachman looming in the back of the cave, and then a long-faced woman dabbing at her tears with a handkerchief.
Hmm.
You know, we're getting these gifts, but technically is that the what's the word? The misery of all the people that you've wronged in the past. Damn.
Are these shadow things? Is that normal for here?
He
question.
sighed. I am haunted by my own words. As long as my ill-gotten gains were put to good use, my bad deeds would remain behind me. You are beholding the restless apparitions of those I hurt. They lurk behind my back, tormenting me with pokes at my ribs and whispers in my ear. I can't bear to look them in the eye, not after what I did to them. And you realize that that's exactly why he's wearing a blindfold.
Ah.
Can I say something without upsetting you? Sounds like it sucks really bad.
I deserve it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I can sympathize, hurting people to get some benefit out of it. It eats away at you over time. Maybe in the moment it felt right, but that shouldn't mean you have to live with that feeling. This feeling you got now. I really do hope you do find some sort of absolution. You can redeem yourself at some point.
Perhaps when all of my ill-gotten gains have been spun into gifts that help others, I will finally feel some sort of peace.
Oh, y'all, I got an idea. If we
Mm-hmm.
could somehow save those kids, maybe we could spend all these, all this gold into toys for the kids.
Tattle, I was thinking the same thing. I've heard a legend about a certain person that does kind of like that. Like once a year, they bring things to kids. We're on the same wavelength.
I think that'll fast track you on the right path to getting everything, on.
Well,
Yeah,
that's-
that'll definitely get you off the naughty list.
Yeah.
What you say sounds very similar to something that Granny Nightshade does.
What else do you know about Granny Nightshade? We don't know too much about her. We're just we're new in the area.
Well, Granny Nightshade has many children toiling away in her workshop crafting toys. She delivers the creepiest of them to children on other worlds to fill their heads with nightmares. Makes her deliveries on the back of a flying rocking horse.
That's horrible.
Furthermore, she's obsessed with capturing Will of the Feywild, a boy who helped handfuls of younger children escape from Loomlurch.
Is that her dwelling, Loomlurch?
Indeed it is. I have been to Loomlurch.
Was it for business or pleasure?
Well, I had to go there to make the deal with Granny Nightshade.
What kind? What
Oh,
kind of
this
deal?
one. This deal?
Hmm.
What's that?
Was it this deal?
Yes. I
Mm,
asked her to help me repent for my many, many sins that I made back in Waterdeep.
guys, emo.
Mm.
Do any of us recognize that? Oh, he's from the same plane as us. We know of Waterdeep, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, anyone who has knowledge of Waterdeep would recognize that.
Not me.
Wait, so how did you get here? Cause that's not here.
Where is here, really?
That's a good one, Thistle.
Above table, I gotta tell you, it doesn't say how he got here.
Mm.
It just says that he's from Waterdeep, and yeah.
He's a real estate person, right? I mean, real estate can extend planes. I'm just assuming. I don't know much about this.
Got a real nice little place in the Feywild. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath.
Yep, it's literally a magical wonderland for you and your kinfolk.
To answer your question, Tori, one tends to find ways to make deals with otherworldly entities when faced with deep, deep regret. Granny Nightshade summoned me here.
Hmm.
Tori either gets an expression. Very clearly, she has something to say, but she just like bites her lip and looks away.
Um,
Hmm.
yeah, can Tattle sit on the pile of gold? He's gonna fly and
Um,
just take a big sit on it.
Yeah,
A big sit.
You can sit on it.
Not a take, just to sit.
Make sure you don't pronounce the H.
Big sit. Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, you sit on it and it's cold.
I'm the king of the castle. No, I'm just kidding.
Living up this dream.
So, what do we know of this Will of the Wild kid? Do you know anything about them?
Man. It's cute.
Wait, did Thistle just say that he's cute?
I mean, it's a cute kid. I saw the poster. I don't know anything about him.
Oh, like, kids can be cute and sweet.
I will go ahead and show to you again so Elliot can see the actual poster.
Yeah.
Mm.
Look at this mischievous child.
William of
Big,
the
big
Feywild.
hair.
We should probably go try to talk
Man.
to them at some point.
Yes, if we can
I want to
find
take
them.
him.
Yeah. Like, not for Granny Nightshade, but,
No, right.
or maybe some help.
Where we gonna find Will?
Oh, him and the Getaway Gang live in Little Oak.
Do you think I mean, we got someone who ain't so little. You think we'll have any trouble getting in there? And I look at Rex. Might
I
be a
think he's
tight
talking
squeeze.
about me.
We'll find a way to get him in. How little is Little Oak?
Oh, not very little at all. In fact, the Getaway Gang live inside of Little Oak.
So like an oak tree.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Is there what do you know about Will Lack? Is there something that we could probably say to let him know that we are earnest and genuine in wanting to help him, to help us help the kids?
I think that if we're just honest and tell him how you want to help, that would probably be good enough.
Make it seem like this is one really solid and nice dude.
Can I insight check that statement?
Sure.
No.
You have no idea what to think. I mean, you always err on the side of not trusting these things.
How
It's
tall?
never been that simple for you before, Rix, and you have no idea how it could be that simple now.
Yes.
Yeah, never mind. I was gonna ask him how tall. It does not matter.
How tall Will is?
Yeah.
He wouldn't know because he's never seen the guy.
Yeah.
He
Blindfold.
keeps his blindfold on all the time.
Hmm.
I can provide you directions to Little Oak if you wish.
All right. I can write it down on a piece of paper.
And he gives you directions. You're going north.
Multi-tool turns into a fountain pen made of gold. And writes it. Wow. Super fancy.
All right, y'all, let's go ahead and take a break here. Meet back in 10 minutes or so.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Sweet.
I have to sit here and read these new spells so I actually know what the fuck they do.
Yeah, you got fly, invisibility, levitate, protection from good and evil, animal friendship, protection from fire, protection from poison. And you got one use of each of those spells
Per day.
on. Yeah. And
The creatures that I try to charm have disadvantage on their save.
So yeah, it makes it easier to charm people in combat.
Mm-hmm.
And nice.
Okay. The instruments of the bards are. I have been wanting one for Tori since I made Tori.
And you've got a golden one, so that's like really cool. Huge flex.
Now I just need to get Tori some good armor, and she'll be good. But she's never gonna go up in close combat again.
You ever just look over your character sheet and look at your inventory tab and kind of giggle at stuff?
Mm-hmm. All the time. I have
I just
another.
have I just have an item in my inventory that's just Dennis.
Yeah, I have a campaign that at the very start of the game, she says like, okay, you get all of the things like from your beginning equipment, but you also get to go ahead and spend 100 gold on things as long as it's not magic. And so we just all went insane buying random shit. And so every time we were like, okay, let us like give us 10 minutes to read over our inventory and see what random bullshit we can come up with. It's like, oh,
Yes. Can I have 22 vials of alchemist fire, please?
there's a lot of things of like where we've used like chalk and bird seed and all these things that we have no reason to have, but we do to just pull off stupid shit. It's great.
All right, I'm gonna record this as a message for my future self. Buy more edamame next time you go to work.
Oh my god.
Mandy.
What? That's
Yeah.
not me.
Mandy.
What? That was didn't. That's what Doc's doing, not me.
No, Doc did that, and he's now
Mhm.
Yeah.
experiencing the repercussions of it.
This is what Doc's doing.
Or when you have to message Joe and say his official reason for not playing right now is that he's tripping balls.
I was literally just about to tag him.
Gone. Doc is gone.
God, that GIF I posted is pretty bad, actually.
It's mildly terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, I know this stuff does like fuck like weird shit to your head, but I used to take it to the court all the time. I was like, oh, this is way stronger than I remember this shit being.
I think Zinni had to shift back into normal.
Mm-hmm.
state
Yeah,
of
she
normal,
dumped
right?
him,
So-
but like there was a point where he was like, I guess, tripping riding a giant elk. So it probably was pretty awesome.
Oh, it's like pretty colors. Going through the rainbow Feywild forest.
On this magical unicorns, and he's like, oh wow.
Both the best and worst place to be tripping.
He's over there licking the wall, going, the snozberries taste like snozberries.
Are those Rex's new shoes?
Maybe.
Broken tuxedo jacket, kind of blue gray turtle, and the fucking bright red sneakers.
This is a fashion nightmare.
No, it's a Luke.
Tori just internally grateful that she's not having to take him into court anytime soon. Of like, yeah, that would be fun. How they would have a field day.
I could be your jester. I don't care.
The problem is you're saying like I'm imagining tuxedo and bright red shoes, and that just reminds me of fucking My Hero Academia. Fucking Deku running around with his red shoes no matter what he's wearing. Fucking, oh my god.
Oh, I should take some ibuprofen for this headache.
Could be worse. Could be.
The sneakers are magic and they'll take us home.
Just click
Oh,
them together.
I mean, oh, Dorothy killed a
Hello,
witch and got
I'm
them.
back.
Maybe if we know you killed the hag
Oh,
and you
yeah.
get the magical red shoes too.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Oh, that's how we escaped the Feywilds at the end of the campaign. Rex realizes he's been wearing ultra magical shoes
Yeah.
this entire time.
Yeah, we could have gone home the entire time.
We already have a way home, though.
True. That portal back at the.
But we have to go all the way back to the marsh.
Back in the swamp.
Whoa, what
we
if
don't
this
want
was?
to go back to the marsh.
Yeah, we don't.
And we don't have all the things yet.
Mm-mm.
What if we're in a dream? Like we just fell off of a roller coaster ride and hit our head, and we're okay.
That is
Like
so
the Dungeons
morbid.
and Dragons cartoon.
I like morbid stuff.
It is so morbid.
No, just like the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon, where they're all like get on the roller coaster and they end up in the land of Dungeons and Dragons.
And that D&D roller coaster is in the carnival.
It is. I was excited and I saw that. I was like, ew.
That gives me to like that really meta question of like, if your D&D character was to play D&D, what would they play?
All right, y'all, let's get back into it, shall we? So, Nib has finished telling you the directions for how to get to Little Oak. Now he is giving you directions, specifically the long way, so that you avoid some areas that are more dangerous. But you should be able to get to Little Oak within a day or so.
I will look over to Clapperclaw and ask him if he's ready to walk back to the air balloon then.
He nods, and for the sake of time, I will say that you do so. You escort him back. Nothing happens. But I guess before you do that, would anyone like to say their goodbyes to Clapperclaw?
I'm so sad. That's our son.
No. Then he just
You
goes up
already
and
have another son, Tattle. You don't need one.
Yeah, where's your baby? Zinni just goes up and gives Clapperclaw a big hug and thank you for taking us all the way over here, even though you didn't really want to.
Thank you for, taking care of Bavlorna, and I hope you all defeat Granny Nightshade and the other hags too.
We hope that as well, but before we leave, hopefully we'll be able to come tell you goodbye proper. This is not, if you need us, we'll be over here. Hopefully y'all will be all right over in the swamp.
He nods. I think I'll be all right.
Will you
I'll
be on the lookout for Roomba as well?
Yeah, I'll keep Roomba company.
I really appreciate it. You're a peach. Thank you.
Tettle gives him a hug.
Oh, the hugs.
Bye, Nib. And Nib says farewell as well.
All right, little man, let's go.
All right. And you escort him to the air balloon where Morgort awaits, and takes him back to hither. Nib says, you all are welcome to stay here for the night if you wish.
I could use a rest of some sort, whether we do short, or stay overnight. But
Is it dangerous in these woods during the night or something? Because there is a really big creature that we just missed. It seems.
Oh, you must be talking about the Jabberwock.
The what now?
The Jabberwock.
I thought it is it kind of like a dragon because
Oh yes,
Jabberwock.
something of a dragon. Not entirely a dragon.
uh,
Is there a certain time it comes out that we should avoid?
It's
Jabberwock
rather.
time.
It's rather. Well, let's just say it's not like there's a usual time.
is the oh no.
Go ahead. I'm reading.
Is
Sorry.
it's okay? Is the Jabberwock only in this region of the Feywild, or does it roam into other areas?
Oh, the Jabberwock can go wherever it wants.
Is there only one Jabberwock?
That is typically how it goes.
So at any point during our little walkabout, we could get swooped, grasped, and just be gone.
Well, I hate to say it, but yes.
Tori scoots a little bit closer to the big ones. And this Jabberwock, is this is it like friends to the hags, or is it just here?
Above table, give me a second, because there is. I did read about this, but I forgot.
Okay.
It's just
Maybe-
that there's. The one thing I have a gripe about with D&D Beyond is that a lot of information is. It's not really like. It's not organized great.
Spread out all over the fucking place. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to read the whole story to get the full picture in a sense.
They
Yeah,
don't
that's
ever
right.
put it in
read through the
order.
whole thing
It's
every time you play.
It's like,
Yeah.
okay, this encounter is going to mention these three things, and all these three things are not in this chapter. They're in three separate chapters later in the book. And one
Or
of those
go
things,
look at appendix, whatever.
yeah, and one of those things, you're still gonna have to look at a completely separate thing to fully understand that thing.
Yes. Exactly.
They need like a lore tree of some sort of just like bullet points. This thing connects to this thing, and this is how they connect.
That's a really interesting idea.
Yes. So the Jabberwock was actually befriended by Wilna.
Oh.
It frequents the palace and stays there.
That's
One more
Sibylla
thing.
and not the hags, though. So is it not like the hags?
I can't say how the Jabberwock feels about the hags. As far as I'm aware, it's mostly, motivated by its base instinct.
Tourmaline is not happy.
Well, good thing we got those seeds, huh?
Not necessarily the smartest creature in the world, if you get what I'm saying.
Tourmaline looks up at Rex. Have you ever fought a dragon before?
Am I back now?
Yep.
Okay. No, haven't fought a dragon. What does this thing look like?
Well, no one really knows what it looks like, because if you ever see a Jabberwock face to face, Well, you don't usually live to tell about it.
Oh, good.
Pieced together accounts describe it as a sinewy, dragon-like creature that can walk on its hind legs as easily as it travels on all fours, and it emits fiery beams from its eyes.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Eye beams?
That's
Yes.
Well, I think maybe we should, stay in this cave for a little while. Um,
I can stay in the cave forever.
well, I don't. Well, we know it was within a couple of hours that it was around here.
Which means it probably ate.
So then maybe this is a good time to skedaddle. Then I don't.
Well, it's full.
what time is it?
It's the sun setting by this point.
Oh,
Mm.
Which means Glowy Tori's back.
and
Yeah, describe that for Thistle.
Oh, Tourmaline always kind of looks a little bit like she's glowing. It's very, very, very mild during the day, but as the sun sets and it starts to get dark, she very clearly is kind of glowing, more like light is just kind of bending around her, and her eyes reflect the moon in whatever phase it is in.
Oh.
well, maybe we
Nice.
should stay the night because Tori is gonna attract some attention, probably.
Sorry. I don't know how to turn this off.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just throw a blanket over you or something.
I will
It's a
say
big
that
jump.
it's like canonically because of how it's described with the class, it doesn't like shed dim light or anything like that. It's just glowy.
mm,
Kind of like the stars that you like the plastic stars that you put on your
mhm.
ceiling. Like it's not enough of a glow to like really emit a light.
Mm-hmm. It's just enough to be, oh, that's interesting. That's a little bit weird.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm good to stay here if you all want to.
Yeah.
No. Zinni said she needed a rest, so
I
I need
will
a short
look,
one at least.
I'll look back to Nib and ask him if he wants dinner. And are you hungry? I mean, I could go out and probably find something to cook
Does
up.
he eat?
No, my boy. Don't waste your energy on a wretch like me.
Okay, well, we're probably. I assume all of us have, you know, hunger.
Mm.
Maybe you might want to get in on that. I don't know.
like we're cooking anyway.
If we're letting us stay here, you might as well let us cook for you.
I just imagine the old guy has like granola bars in his back pocket. He's like, "Don't worry for me, the adventurers."
Or he takes some gold and like spins it into a hamburger.
Oh
my
man.
Oh well,
A golden hamburger.
Hey, it's
well,
magic
okay.
and useful.
I guess you don't need that. Okay.
Can we? I want to try.
Wait, can you make
That's-
like pasta?
Oh my god.
I
Actually,
mean, it would be made out of solid gold if you're asking Nib, but
Oh, well, I guess he
Oh,
can't
man.
eat gold.
Yeah. I was hoping for something off the dollar menu, but this menu's switched from my blood.
Zinni's just over in the corner making her rations for the next day of good berries in case of an
Oh my
need.
god.
So I can have those.
All the spell slots,
And-
20 good berries.
Yep.
Let's go.
That's it. That's
I
it.
mean,
I'm gonna have like it's in case of emergency.
If I go off into the woods and try to find something to snack on, am I gonna should I roll for that, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, you would do another survival. And then roll your, if you get over a 10, oh, well,
Never mind.
you don't find anything, unfortunately. It's a little dark out here.
Mhm.
I could retroactively give him bardic inspiration before he left. He's getting food for us.
Sure.
And also, can I tell my baby pseudo dragon to go help Rex fly around with
Sure.
him, give him emotional support? See, you got a companion and bardic inspiration.
Yeah, that's a 13 unless I roll again with advantage.
Gotcha. Let's see. Go back to the table. Oh, lovely. You find a brilliantly colored sunrise flower. And when you pluck it, it sheds light like a lantern.
Ooh.
Oh,
How long does that last?
8 hours.
So our long
once
rest.
Cool.
Y'all turn
Yeah.
the light off. I can't sleep when.
Can I eat this, or how does that work?
Yeah, if you eat it, it tastes like spicy honey.
Ooh.
Is that going to be
But-
enough
but
food
the-
to feed all my friends?
No.
Okay.
You find a field of it. You just pick, like, you
Now
like
we're-
pick all of them.
Yeah, like remember though that you've got at least 4 servings of the gourd,
yeah.
or you can continue to forage and just keep rolling me survivals, and if you get above a 10,
Well, like I was looking for flavor, like some sort of food to cook for everybody.
Not something magical.
gotcha.
Not even necessarily magical. It could just be a deer. I mean, I don't care.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you still actually you still didn't. Did you roll your inspiration? Oh,
I
that's
never
the
had
D8.
inspiration. Yeah. That was the D8 for.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
gotcha. Roll it. Do you want to roll for the
I can.
for the Feywild table, or do you just want to have?
I was thinking just like grabbing some, like trying to hunt something for food.
Oh yeah. If you want to hunt,
Normal.
for sure. What do you find? What do you hunt?
Nothing, because I got a 6. I will.
No, you got you got the 7 that first
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Either way,
And
I'm
then-
disappointed. Well, Zinni, it looks like we're eating berries.
I got you covered, dear. I got 30 of them right here. Do you need more? I wouldn't suggest eating but one at a time because,
Yeah. Yeah, I learned
Just
that
one.
lesson.
yeah. But everybody here, you get 5 and hold on to them. They're good for 24 hours, for emergencies in case, somebody gets hurt or something. Or you just get hungry. Like right now.
Which of you are you cooking up the gourd for the party saddle? I'll go ahead and say that with your proficiency in cooking and whatnot, you can use both gourds to make enough servings for the whole party, and everyone can get their 2d4 plus 2 temporary
Boom.
hit points.
For when they wake up, they'll have the
How long
temp
did it
HP.
say? For the next 8 hours. Yeah, so you can have it so that when they wake up it'll do it.
Okay, cool. Okay. I'll cook it in the golden skillet.
Yay.
Should we all roll that separately, or?
Yep.
Mm.
Sure.
6.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Somebody make a note to remind Joe that he gets to have that next time if we don't finish the day.
Oh, Rex.
Joe, 2 + 2.
You can have my 8 instead, and I'll just take the 4 because I
No.
don't need it.
I don't know. That's fine. I don't mind because my first roll was a 4 + 2 is 6. I was gonna say that 1 and 1 can be Joe's.
Oh,
Fail.
Joe, you get 4 temporary HP. Congratulations.
You all, one of you is just like he's like barely conscious, but he's like, you're like spoon feeding him the casserole.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just like grab it and stuff it in his mouth and like grab the bottom of his jaw and make the chewing for him.
Incredible.
Oh god, the storms are hitting here really bad now.
Mm.
So I will, let's see, I will pose a question. Do you all want to end early for the night since Joe's not here, and then, he'll hopefully be here next session and you all can continue, or do you just want to continue?
I miss Joe. I'm okay either way, but I miss him. I don't mind waiting.
We
Yeah.
can do a short rollies session without him.
I was gonna say, can I posit a suggestion? Let's do some random encounters.
Ooh,
So there
random
are-
encounters.
There is a random encounter table for this place. You have already done 1, 2, 3 of them.
Huh.
Yeah, we can roll. So it would be it would be a D5 technically. If anyone wants to roll.
Historically, when I roll, it's a bad idea.
Well,
I
we have a
think-
new player in the group. Why don't we
New
let
player.
Oh.
Yeah.
New player.
Make
first
me
crack
roll.
at it?
Yeah, you can just do
1d5.
1d5.
How do you do that?
Just the same way you would normally.
You'd have to probably type it out.
Yeah.
/R 1d5.
Ooh,
All right.
straight middle.
Ugh, god damn it.
Oh no.
All right. Well, so first and
Well,
foremost.
this sounds like a good start.
You're welcome, everybody.
Is this encounter next morning? Let's put it that way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So first and foremost, you all get your long rest.
Well, can we say what we do do
But yeah,
during
what
the
do you
sleep?
what do you all tell me what you do.
Tourmaline tries to find a high, like, hole or ledge or something to sleep on. Way up in the side somewhere.
Damn. Tattle is going to, well, first of all, take off his shirt, get comfy, cook food for y'all, and he's gonna sit in the entrance of the cave and write something by himself, keeping to himself for the night, which is kind of, it's not necessarily in character for him. He seems like he needs a moment to get some ideas written out, doing some journaling or something.
Some introspection.
Introspection.
Rex and Zinni are left to tend to drooling Doc.
He's tripping hard.
Does Thistle want to ask any questions?
Roll him over onto his side. You don't want him to throw up in his sleep.
Oh god.
Good idea. Let's
Yeah. Keep his airway clear.
tucks his coat around him.
I mean, I think Thistle is super appreciative of the food and like super stoked because it's the like first time they've eaten anything like good for a week.
Oh no.
So,
Poor baby.
or at least hot. The first time anything's hot.
Who's hot?
Oh my god. One track mind ate. One track mind.
Yes, yeah.
I don't think Rex is gonna do much of anything special besides make sure Doc doesn't vomit in his sleep.
Yeah.
I gotta be a good trip buddy.
Tripping all day today, sleeping it off all day tomorrow.
Yeah, he owes me.
Well, if he has any issues tomorrow, he can just eat a couple of good berries and maybe that'll fix it.
Nothing a couple of good berries can't fix.
That's right.
How long does this last? 10 minutes. Okay.
Does Tori go right to sleep, or does she see what Tattle's doing?
She sees, because she's usually up like messing with her instruments and like doing little tunes and stuff. Or at this point, she's also taking what opportunities she can to transcribe now that she can write again.
Very important.
But she also knows that, sometimes people just need to be by them fucking selves. And so she just settles down on her ledge.
Are we having reading classes tonight?
I don't know, does anyone have reading classes tonight?
We can try. I got Doc all tucked in with his coat around him, so he's all comfy cozy. I can try.
Yeah, Tori will find something that may be a little bit more interesting, a little bit easier, and try to give Zinnia a reading lesson.
Zinnia's not in as terrible of a mood as she was last time.
Yeah, I got a new staff. It's amazing.
Just a bardic inspiration too. You can do it.
Yeah. Roll.
Plus a D4 plus a D8.
Yeah. E4. Boy. 1. Hey. 4.
21.
Yeah, I'm reading really good today.
Amazing. What a ridiculous game we play.
I was literally just about to sing Reading Rainbow.
Really? Oh man.
Yay! On my way to learning to read.
Now you're gonna have to work towards, once you get that down, can you read in all the languages that you know?
I don't know as well.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
god, we're sticking with common right now. Oi. Probably should learn to read
I forget.
even while I'm here.
Is Druidic only spoken, or
I don't know. Let's click on it and see.
I think it's open-ended. Like it could just be like you look at a mushroom or a circle like carved in a tree and you just understand like the meaning. Or
Right.
you can have like an actual language, like you can describe it any way
Yeah.
you want.
Or it's like thieves can't, and there's just no rule.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it's
you
so
might
clever. It just says it was a spoken. Let's see.
secret code from your homeland?
It says allows druids all over Faerun to speak it. I guess I don't know.
Hey DM, is Druidic only spoken or is it written?
I don't know. I've always thought of Druidic as like like runes and stuff.
Yeah, that's how I thought of it. Like, you could, I don't know.
Says
See
that the
nature doing
knowledge
stuff
is
and it-
imparted by the forces of nature itself. So I don't think it would be something that you would have to learn to read. So
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like, I like to think it could be either one, like either written, spoken, or just a visual that
Yeah.
has a meaning.
it says you learn
you
it as
can
soon as
discern.
you like become a druid. So it's just like nature's like hit you upside the head. Now speak with me.
Yeah, it's like the language, just like the language of nature. Like,
Mhm.
what is Thistle's bedtime routine?
I mean, like, probably it's. I feel like just like rolling into the nearest bush, just like fully.
Well, there's no bushes in this cave.
Right, that's true.
There's plenty
so
of
that-
gold.
Go dive into the gold pile.
Yes, yeah.
You
Just
get a
like,
Scrooge McDucket.
yeah. They're like, this is not ideal, but it's fair. I will curl up on top of this.
Tomorrow morning, we're like, where the fuck is Thistle? We just see their
Just,
fucking
like,
like ears
little
popping out of
ears,
it.
Anything else y'all want to do before Betty bye time?
Hey, Nib, I got an
That'll-
idea for you.
Oh shit!
Oh God.
No, hear me out. All right, I'm just gonna pitch this one to you. You can say no. I get it. Why don't you, as like a friendly gift, make a bed that I can sleep on tonight, and then you just have forever here? Because this it seems like a kind of like you could spruce this place up a little bit, and you live here.
And it would be gifts for your guests.
A bed would take me all night to spin.
Mm. I'm fine on the
Okay,
floor.
Yeah, no, I don't mind. I just figured I'd throw it out there. But you know, where are you
What
gonna
about a
sleep?
sleeping bag?
We should have
not
bedposts.
as long. But still a few hours.
All right. Well,
Tempt was
I
made.
hope you have a good night. Do you sleep? What's up? I mean, are you gonna?
Just spin gold
I'm
all
just
night.
confused how this is like, gonna work for you.
I don't get much sleep considering the apparitions haunt me.
They're
all
not
the
gonna
time.
they're not gonna bother us when we're asleep though, right?
No, you are not the one who ruined their lives.
Man, it's too bad our friend that can do something about curse drugged as hell right now.
I don't know why that was so funny.
Maybe they can fix it in the morning.
Yeah, or he might be fucked up for a while. I don't know.
I mean, did we see what he ate? Because it shouldn't be that long.
I mean, I saw what he ate, but I couldn't really describe it to you.
Huh.
I don't know how familiar you are with the
It was
Feywilds,
pink.
but
That's all I know.
yeah, there's some really good stuff here that if you're not thinking clearly, you can be. There are reasons why fairies have reputations.
Maybe I'll just, I don't know.
Might make for
Keep an
some.
eye on. Now we got 2 babies to watch.
we like Tattle. You might need to figure out what he ate and just store some, because that might be an interesting potion in the future.
Yeah, Tettle goes over to Doc and tries to get him to drool a little bit in a vial, and Tettle saves that for an experiment for later. Some alchemy for later.
Find that good Feywild herb and just turn it into like a tripping balls, like fucking grenade. No damage. They just like are really fucking high, and we don't have to worry about them for the next 8 hours.
Yeah.
Tori, I think your idea is pretty good. I'll save this component for later. Sorry, I'm not really hanging out tonight, and sorry I missed the reading time. Time sort of got away with me, but I'll be more helpful next time.
You don't have to apologize, Tattle. Like, sometimes you just need to be by yourself for a bit. I think all of us have had a moment like that thus far.
He nods and he'll rub Tori's shoulder and try to show that he really appreciates her and her words.
No. When she settles down, she'll make sure there's enough space up on the ledge for him if he wants to go up there.
Oh. Oh. Tattle notices, and he's a little reluctant to decide whether he wants to sit on the ledge. But he comes around and he'll sit on the ledge and be comfy up there beside you.
If he wants to like cuddle with Tori, he's gonna always have to be up high. Tori does not sleep on the ground.
Rex is going to approach Zinni and Thistle and sit down in front of both of you and be like, well, we got some time. I mean, I'm not really sleepy yet. You want to play cards or something?
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Let's do it. And I'll just kind of, I don't know, what's a good 3-player card game?
Uno.
Yeah, actually, please play Uno.
This is not the first time we've played Uno in this campaign.
Let's play Rollies.
Yeah, we can play rollies for the next 30 minutes.
Whee!
Ask all the questions to Elliot about a character they still don't know a whole bunch about.
Yeah.
While you
Time-
play cards.
Time to get everything ironed out, Elliot.
Yeah. So, you got any twos? Oh, and by the way, do you have any dark secrets?
What dark secrets? I don't know.
Are you winning, bun?
Oh, come on.
If we're wanting to hold off a random encounter until Doc gets back, then I'm 100% down for rollies. I don't know about... I know Mandy is, because Mandy keeps asking.
Oh, for to roll to see how well the cards go, huh?
No! You've not heard
No?
of rollies before?
No, I have not.
You guys have not heard of rollies? Oh my god.
I haven't.
We must educate you.
Please do. I'm a heathen.
Rollies, everybody rolls a d20, and the person with the highest number gets to ask the person with the lowest number a question that they have to answer.
That's so scary.
And then you roll again, and you just keep going, and so it ends up with a whole bunch of different people asking different people questions. And it can be like, what's your favorite color? Or it can be like, you have any deep, dark secrets you want to share?
Ooh, in character. Basically what we've been doing in the chat
Yeah.
between sessions. Yeah.
But in character.
Interesting.
Do it.
Tattle will hold off for the first round, but he'll play his little tambourine softly to create some background music, and he'll watch.
Elliot, Matt, you want to play rollies?
Uh, Sure.
Okay.
Role playing bonus points.
Okay, do we want to ask Nib if he wants to play?
Oh god.
Nip is stopped. He has stopped spinning and has kind of gone off into a little corner by himself.
Damn, relatable.
That's like Arwen. I do not want to come up with more backstory for this fucking one-off character.
I don't want to roleplay this. I don't ask landlord anymore.
Wow.
So, and then are you okay with it, Arwen?
Yeah, do it.
Everybody who wants to do the first round, roll a d20. Ha!
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Well,
Wow, this is like going down incrementally.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
You have to roll lower than a 13.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to screw this up.
So, Tori looks over at Thistle and is kind of like tilts her head for a second. So, where are you from?
whoa.
But
A great question. True. From a lot of places. I spent some time in the Feywild. It's my favorite place, so I guess you could say it's like where I'm from. But like, I was born on the Prime, whatever. But it's not as cool.
So you just kind of like travel around then?
Yeah, it's my favorite.
That's
And
nice.
you know, sometimes I don't mean to, but it happens anyway. So I just roll with it. I go where my feet take me.
Tori just kind of like smiles and nods, and that's round one. She doesn't have any follow-ups to that. Roll.
I can't find.
Oh, Zinny.
As I'm sitting here trying to find my notes on anything that.
So Tattle gets to ask Zinny a question.
Oh yeah, since Doc is like incapacitated, Tattle's gonna be like, okay, so is there something between you and Doc? Like, I've been wondering this for a long time, and finally we got a moment to ourselves. He's out of his gourd. I'm just so curious.
Are you asking if I know if what he's feeling, or are you asking me what I'm feeling?
I'm
Because I
asking
can't
you
answer the first part.
I'm asking what you're feeling.
He just takes a moment and kind of thinks. Why
Is
you gotta ask such a complicated question?
Is there any penalties for not being able to answer? Like, does someone have to take a shot of some sort of mystery liquid,
I mean,
some alcohol?
Well, I would love to offer that up, except for the person with the alchemist jug got rid of it.
oh,
Yeah, we're kind of
yeah.
short on the mystery liquids right now, and any that we've found in this cave, I don't particularly think any of us want to touch.
Oh,
So,
Tattle has a solution. He takes out a jar, and there's a gas inside, and he's like, if someone fails to answer a question, they got to take a sniff of this gas, and it'll give you some warts for a spell.
oh,
no.
no.
Remember the wart clouds we encountered
no.
a little while
You
back?
still have that?
Okay, well, the reason that people use alcohol usually is because you usually feel better when you're doing it.
Right. This is terrible.
Tattle looks a little sad. He's like, "Oh, my bad."
No, but it's
This sort of thing.
Good brainstorming. I like where your head's at.
I'm just thinking, this sort of thing. This is the sort of ante I'd put up with friends I had before. Like I was running with a crazy crowd. We did some crazy shit back in the day.
Yeah, I would
Anyway.
save that to like throw at somebody that we really, really don't like. That seems like a good idea for that thing.
Zenny kind of. Now, do I have to tell everybody or just the person that's asking?
Ooh, you give me a little whisper.
That's what I'm asking. Is that?
I mean, all of us are curious, so all of us are probably going to ask you at some point.
Well, then
Ooh,
we have
it'll be
to-
Well,
whispered to us all, and
Not-
then
let's be clear. Not all of us are curious. One of us is asleep.
One of us has a very different relationship to this question than the rest of us do.
I mean, I like him as much as you can like somebody that you just met maybe like a week or something ago, you know? I mean, it's...
But do you think that could turn into a different type of like?
like if he took you on a date, would you go on a date with him,
Yeah, if he
Or
asked
would
you
you
out,
be
would you say
like-
yes?
or would you be like,
Yes.
oh no, oh?
Hmm?
Well, there you go. And ain't that sweet?
That's cute.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll again.
Oh. Oh man. Ooh. What a dangerous game we're playing.
Mm,
Oh,
I forgot to write round whatever number. E.
ooh, Matt gets to, or Rex gets to ask Tattle a question.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Lay it on me. Shakes tambourine intensely.
What's it like where you're from? I mean,
Oh no.
if that's a boring question.
Where I'm from? Well, I come from, unseelie lands. A land of darkness. In perpetual shadow, it seems. Think of like a forest, much like the one we're in now. But it's dreary and a bit ominous all around. You never really get a feeling that you're quite safe unless you're running thick with a group of people that you really can trust. And there are, dangers all abound, but I don't know. You get used to it living in a place like that. You learn to fend for yourself. There's also plenty of caves and dungeons to explore. I come from a place where I got to go to underground, see the courts. I got to see the queen herself. She's nice. She's, trapped in the gemstone from what I can tell.
Wait,
Okay,
you
back
seen the
up. What?
queen?
I looked at her. Was I supposed to? I don't know. I didn't ask. If you're quiet, you can get around a lot of places.
Tori is shooketh.
All right. All
Next
right.
question.
Is that all right?
Oh no.
2.
Wow.
Oh no.
I'm drawing a lot of aggro. Are we doing this with like our cards? Like whoever pulls like the highest and lowest card?
Yeah, probably in character. Rex, you could ask Tattle another
Oh,
question.
I don't have another question prepared.
Yeah, the
could
highest one
you-
can pass to the next highest one if they don't have a question.
that's just me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I'll
that'd be
pass.
Thistle.
Ask Tattle.
Mm-hmm.
All my questions are good questions.
I mean, hey, save them for also after the game. I'm more than happy to talk with you, Thistle. Get to know you better, and you get to know me.
I mean,
So anyone's a good one to ask for now, I
That's
guess.
true. I mean, because I could just go real easy and ask, "What's your favorite color?"
Oh, uh, that's the easy one. I'll give that to you for free. We could say blue. Right now it's blue. Feeling blue right now.
A good color.
But that was a freebie.
All right, I'll have a better one.
Quickly Googling things
Yeah.
to ask people.
Repeat questions.
Things to ask strangers.
Getting to know you questions.
Do you have siblings? I don't know how fairies work, to be honest.
That's a good
I just
question.
know a lot of them.
Well, I personally don't have any siblings. So yeah.
And fairies can't have siblings. Fucking Titania
Yeah.
knows that I have way too many.
If you count adopted family, I guess. I mean, people that I like enough to like consider family, that's the closest thing. But related by blood, nah. Just me. But then again, I don't reckon I know for sure. I'm kinda an orphan. So I don't know what my parents been up to, if they've been, having babies left and right. I wouldn't know either way.
Aw.
This was like, good job, great job.
Good question.
Good job, that's all.
Tori just like loops an arm into Tattles, like leans on him just slightly, trying not to be like give him like the oh look, but she's feeling it.
Shakes tambourine a little bit.
Rollies. Next round.
Oh yeah, we're doing a thing. Oh shit.
Oh, that's my second
Yeah.
6.
Oh, Tattle looks at the deck. He doesn't draw a card. He looks like he's not in it this round.
It's like,
Aww.
Oh.
So that's Tori asking Rex a question. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I know about Rex already.
He has a pet squid plush named Dennis.
Mm-hmm. So, how long have you been by yourself? Because you said you left the service of the city to live by yourself, right?
It's been like 8 years. I've been just kind of mostly just chilling in the woods, honestly.
Was that like 100% your choice, or was there like something that made you leave?
It's weird being a soldier, and a lot of it is learning to be friends with people who don't really want anything to do with you, and that can be kind of tough when you're the only person that looks like you, and everybody else is normal, quote unquote, and human, and I always just felt really uncomfortable. So I told them I wanted to leave, and they basically said fuck you and fucked me out of a whole bunch of money, and now I've been doing what I'm doing.
Well, have you been like working as a mercenary then, or were you just?
Oh no, I've been mostly just I have a little cabin, and I just have been kind of living off the lands. Not far from Luxhaven. Yeah, Luxhaven.
Ooh, if you're willing to invite us to your cabin one day, I'd love to make you a big stack of flapjacks for
Yeah,
a
that
breakfast
sounds like
party.
amazing. I love pancakes.
Well, I mean, fuck all those people that were mean to you. I mean, you at least in the Feywilds, everybody looks a little bit odd in various ways, so nobody can really say anything.
Yeah, what's so great about humans anyway?
Mm. Roadies!
Looks into the camera again.
Next round.
Ooh.
Oh boy. Eight. Tattle.
Oh, Tori nudges Tattle. Tattle will draw a card.
Woo!
Hey, Tattle gets to ask this little question.
So, Thistle, where would you most be interested in going to once you get your sense of direction? Like,
Hmm.
Oh.
yeah.
Hmm. I mean, I heard of Waterdeep. I never been, but I guess where would I go?
Damn.
I mean,
Shook.
do you want to keep?
Yes,
Do you want to
they've like
keep
never
wandering,
considered.
or do you want to like settle
mean,
down?
Hmm. I mean, I could settle down and then have a place to return to. Or know how to get
Oh.
home.
Well, heck, you can get a whole bunch of houses and just go between each of
From
them,
place to
going
place.
on adventures. Yeah.
That's true. Well, it would be nice to wander with an idea of where I'm going. But
You
I
know,
think,
Mhm.
oh, I was just gonna say, I don't know. I don't think I'll settle down, but it'll be nice to have a base of operations.
I'm excited to see, where your journeys take you.
Me too. And us.
I got a sense of wanderlust, so I'm I'm kind of getting excited at the idea of like exploring some new places. I don't think I've ever been to Waterdeep, so that's definitely something to check out.
Waterdeep's
Always go
Waterdeep's
together.
okay. I've only been there for a few days here and there, but it's not bad. It's big.
But Rex, how's the food? What'd you
It's-
get while you were there?
A hot dog.
The
You
important
gotta get a
part.
hot dog.
Oh,
Hot
Tattle licks
dog.
his lips.
Sorry.
Ye
it's-
oldie hottie dog.
Sorry, it's not meat in it. I didn't want to bring it up. Big turkey leg. You gotta get the big turkey leg too while you're there. It's a classic.
Well, you had me at hot dog. I got a hankering for a hot dog now. You oldie corn doggy. Corny doggy.
Rollies. Next round. Shit.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
So I guess that means how
We
the
have
fuck-
2 ties.
Yeah. How the fuck?
Oh wow, yeah.
Last time
Ooh.
I played Rollies and this happened, both people got to ask both people a question.
I like that. But y'all gotta say the question at the same time.
No. So both Zinni and Thistle get to ask Tori and Rex a question.
Ah.
And they can be 2 different questions.
I may keep it the same question and y'all can just answer your answers.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
So after everybody gets their stuff back, and we're all ready to leave here, if that's what everybody wants to do or whatever, what is there a plan? Is there somewhere? I guess what I'm asking is, are you going to go back home? And I think, Rex, if I need to ask you a different question, I can.
You can ask me a couple of questions if you want. I don't care.
I feel like you have a cabin, so I don't, that's kind of a thing. You
Yeah,
may
but
go
I
back.
also don't have anything else going on in my life besides just hanging out at home.
Okay.
So
Well,
if there's
then,
like some cool stuff going on,
do y'all
yeah,
want
I
to
love
all?
to hang out.
Yeah. Okay. Then how about this? Is there a part of you that wants to go home, or is there a part of you that kind of wants to stay with the group, or none of the above?
I don't really have a lot of friends at home. So this is like really the most exposure to other people I've had in a very long time.
He'll have Dennis back at home. He won't be
True.
that lonely if he did go home.
Tourmaline
Very true.
looks just slightly uncomfortable.
Huh?
It's like hand on the back of her neck. She's thinking, it's been a while since I went home. I mean, like, I would like to go home some point, but yeah, that's gonna be a chore. But after all of this is done, I made Doc a promise that I have to keep, and then I made Tattle a promise that I have to keep, and guess until those are done, I just go where I can find more stories.
In 8 years.
Oh, shit. Yeah, mine's
Yeah,
kind of
in
way
8
down the
years,
line.
but at the same time, we don't know how much fucking time is going to have passed once we get out of the Feywild.
That's true.
He'll be like, uh-oh, tomorrow is the next Witchlight. It's just, I guess I just, I'll go where the stories and the songs are and where I can find more things to memorize and spread the word of. It's what I've been doing for I don't know how long at this point, so might as well keep doing it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Roll again.
Thistle gets to ask.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. I mean, everyone probably already knows this, but I was going to ask y'all what y'all lost.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Should we all answer
We
that one?
probably should all answer that one.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna find that's a thing anyway that they're gonna find out.
True.
We probably should have told you earlier. We apologize.
We were busy.
I lost my writing, but I got it back from the last hag that we encountered, so I'm helping everybody else get their things back.
Ooh.
Rex will dig into his bags and pull out what looks like it's about 10 inches long total, but it's a little purple like cloth stuffed squid with with buttons for eyeballs, but one of the buttons is kind of loose and like sticks off. And he's like, "This is Dennis."
Talking about.
Yeah, this is
Dennis.
Dennis. I lost
Love
him when I was
Dennis.
a little kid, and it reminds me of mom and dad. So
He ain't
Yeah,
gonna be
he
lonely
kinda just-
again.
like shuts down and kind of puts it back in his bag. Yeah, that's pretty
Nice.
much it.
This whole like wipes a little tear.
Oh,
Sort of
It
fixes
is-
You're
it's
like,
so
you know, allergies.
Right? Like, it's like the most emotional thing out of all of our things, I would imagine, except for Doc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tori will like point over to Doc, and since he can't tell you, he lost his ability to keep secrets, but he did get that back.
Oh,
But he also lost his brother, and the hag still has his brother.
wow.
Yeah. we actually found some evidence that, the last hag had him captive. She managed to get away with his brother. Poor Doc. Maybe it's good that he zoned out for a bit. Gives
That
his
might be
mind a
why.
bit
you
of
know,
a reprieve. Yeah.
if you're dealing with, I don't know.
Zenny, Tattle.
Oh, I lost a good bit of the horns on my head. These little nubs is all I got left.
Well, your little nubs, they ain't so bad, but I can't wait to see how, magnificent they'll be when they're in their full splendor.
Yeah.
And yeah, I lost my smile. So yeah, sorry if I've been mean mugging you for the longest.
Cal is just like, or Thistle just like finally gets it.
Emo boy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, sad.
Yeah. It is very upsetting when my face doesn't show the happiness I feel when I'm with everybody. Like, yeah.
We're gonna get that back.
We'll get it back, but we know you well enough to know when you're happy. We can tell.
Tattle has big eyes that look at you like, aw, that means a lot.
The quivering, watery eyes. of the anime
Aw.
character.
Maybe the little moth wings quiver too.
But yeah.
Meanwhile,
Emotions.
cut back to the gif of Arwen holding two Barbie dolls kissing.
Oh, oh man. All right.
Next round.
Last round, y'all.
Oh.
We're keeping up the old man. He needs his beauty sleep.
Man,
Hot in the cards.
Thistle gets to ask Zinni question.
more question.
Mm.
Oh yeah, because you were an elk earlier.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to turn into?
Ooh.
You know, that's we've been trying to figure this out for a few days now, actually.
Yeah, I don't really have like a go-to.
Yeah. Zinni, it's okay to say the word cat. It's
No,
okay.
it's actually, I don't really like cats that much either.
Oh. Guess we got that in common. I mean, cats ain't that bad.
I mean, they're fine.
Speaking
I just
objectively.
have a thing with maybe like the lynx in particular. I don't really like, but
Yo, they're weird looking. They're weird looking big cats, right? That's not just me.
I gotta look up links now.
They got big
Just to
faces.
double check. Like, am I missing something? Did I miss something?
you got little tufty little ears and short little tails.
I mean, you seem to like being a squirrel because you were a squirrel for a really long time.
Yeah, I was a squirrel. I was an octopus. I was a wolf. I was a saber-toothed cat thing tiger. Something else, a fox.
Right.
Favorite though.
Oh, is there something
Maybe
you would never turn
fox.
into again? If you can't think of a
No.
favorite.
Well, I would say my favorite right now would probably be fox, just because little, small, sneaky, and can still smell and see in nighttime and stuff. Because I can't see in the dark myself.
Solid.
Hey, fox is small enough that I can pick it up.
Adorable.
Oh, that's happened before already with the squirrel.
Yep. That was the one time Tori leaves. Hey, I can pick
I just
somebody up
imagine-
again.
I just imagine a squirrel with a little headband.
Turned her into a
Oh
flying
my God, yes.
squirrel.
Tori has picked up 4 people in the party at this point. She picked up Tattle the very first, I think, session. Then picked up Rex when he was tiny, and then picked up Doc when he was tiny, and then picked up Squirrel Zinni. Thistle, you're next.
Excellent.
She's gonna have to cast her
It's-
juice on you, but Jill, you're next.
It's like it's an establishing dominance thing. So
Yeah.
it's gonna have to
Tiny.
happen.
Tori is the alpha of the group.
It's just funny that she's picked that many people up because she has a negative strength score.
And the smallest, right?
Yep, and the smallest. She's 2'6". She's
Nice.
tiny.
Small but mighty.
Just so every time you ask me to roll a strength check to pick somebody up, she's actually rolls really fucking good.
Just goes to show, sometimes it really doesn't matter what your proficiency bonuses are and shit. The dice decide it all.
That is
And
true.
with that, you all start to get real tired and decide to make your way to your respective sleeping spots.
Well, now I thought of a question.
Oh,
Are you a honk shoe or a me me me?
I imagine Rex to be a me.
I don't understand this reference.
The snoring.
Do you go honk shoe, or like me 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 me?
Oh, it's definitely the me.
Same.
Because that's way funnier.
Yeah.
Tori is definitely honk shoe because.
no, Tori argues with her sister in her sleep.
Oh god.
That's why Tattle gets randomly slapped in the middle of the night sometimes.
So yeah,
There's a
Tattle
lot of,
stays
like-
up a
there's
little
a lot-
late. Yeah.
I was just gonna say real quick. There's a lot of like half awake scratching and like smacking himself in the face a little bit, but then just falling back to sleep anyway. Sorry, I cut you off, Fate.
Oh no, you're fine. 8. So Tattle would stay up just a little bit longer after Tori falls asleep. Snuggled up beside her. He's writing something in Goblinoid. He finishes something that he's been working on. He lets out a deep sigh. He gets smacked in the face a couple times, but he looks nicely at Tori like it's not that bad. It's not even an issue.
It's
He tucks
not hard.
Note away and is like,
slaps.
he's like, under his breath, he'll say, "I'll tell her tomorrow." And
Oh, God.
yeah, he saves the note. Yeah, he saves the note and goes takes a nap.
Dun, dun,
But he
dun.
snuggles Tori. He snuggles her, and gives her a hug. Oh,
Bear hold to keep her from slapping.
dangerous.
He's
Oh my
not
God.
hard slaps, but it's very much a very clear head thump on his forehead. Just like this muttered no, it's my dress.
Every game that we play together feels more insane than the last one.
You know, it's good.
Yes.
This is
I
what
love the
happens when
gifts
you
and
get more and more exposed to the same players. You get a little too comfortable.
Yeah, it's like once you kind of realize that this is like a very chill atmosphere, and I give y'all as much creative freedom as as I can without letting you go crazy with it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end the session here. And hopefully by next session, Doc will